Hi, welcome to Mad English TV. Imagine that a husband comes home from work and asks his wife, "Hey, how was your day? What did you all do?" What should she answer? "It's good, I go shopping." "It was good, I went shopping." "It was good, I gone shopping." What do you think is the correct answer? I think you know. It's B. It was good, I went shopping. Okay, the husband is asking his wife about a past event. So we have to use the past tense verbs was and went. Okay, so this lesson is about the simple past verb tense, and we use the simple past tense to talk about past events. Anything that happened in the past, look at all those little X's. Anything that happened, we use the simple past. Okay, so it's one of the most common verb tenses in the English language because we always talk about the past, right? Let's look at an example. I went to your house last night, but you weren't home. I rang the doorbell and waited for a while, but no one answered. I thought maybe the doorbell was broken, so I knocked. No one came. I thought it was strange because all the lights were on in the house. So I pulled out my cell phone and tried to call you, but you didn't answer. I got pretty worried about you. Where were you? Okay, look at all these simple past verbs. Do you see any present tense verbs here? No. Do you see any past continuous verbs here? No. Do you see any past perfect verbs here? No. All you see is simple past verb tenses. Okay, look how common these are. Okay, and a mistake a lot of people make is they use present tense verbs to talk about things in the past. Okay, look at this. I go to your house last night, but you aren't home. I ring the doorbell and wait for a while, but no one answer. I think maybe the doorbell is broken, so I knock. No one come. I think it is strange because all the lights are on in the house. So I pull out my cell phone and try to call you, but you don't answer. I get pretty worried about you. Where are you? Right? So many people talk like this, and this is absolutely terrible English, right? You cannot use present tense verbs to talk about past events. You can't do it. It is not optional, okay? But so many people do it. I had a professor in university from China. He was a really smart guy. He had 2 PhDs, and his English vocabulary was amazing. But he talked like this. He didn't know verb tenses. If you use present tense verbs here, I'll probably understand you because of this here, last night. You say, I go to your house last night. So I know you're talking about things in the past. But if you use present tense verbs here, it just sounds terrible. And it tells me that your English really sucks and you're a beginner English student. Okay, now it's okay to make mistakes in English, but at least try to use the right verb tense. Look at the person here, they didn't even try. They're talking about a past event, but look at all these present verbs. They didn't even try to use past tense verbs. If you're a beginner English student and you want to get to the intermediate stage in English, you have to learn verb tenses. You can't think, oh, I just need to increase my vocabulary, then I'll get to intermediate. Or I just need to improve my pronunciation, then I'll get to intermediate. If you don't learn verb tenses, you're never going to get to this intermediate stage of your English learning. And especially if you want to become an advanced English speaker, you have to learn verb tenses. It's absolutely a must. It's not optional, okay? So please, please, please learn verb tenses. That's why I'm trying to teach you in this series. This is the first series I'm making at Mad English TV because verb tenses are so important. Okay, I want to teach you one more thing. When we ask questions about the past, how do we make the questions? If you want to know if your wife went shopping or not, how would you ask the question? Are you go shopping? You went shopping? Okay, both of those are wrong. We need to use the word did. Look, did you go shopping? That's correct. But wait, look at this verb here, go. That's a present tense verb. Okay, I don't want you to get confused. This is how we ask about past events. Okay, now some students would say this, did you went shopping? Okay, this is wrong because we can't have two past tense verbs here in the same question, right? The word did already indicates the past. So then the verb go can be in the present tense. We don't need to make it into the past tense as well, okay? That can be a little bit confusing, but this is how we ask about whether the wife went shopping or not, okay? Let's look at some examples. Did you go to the movies last night? Yeah, I went with Cindy. Did you tell her about the party tomorrow? Yeah, I did. What did she say? She said she can't make it because she's helping her grandma with something. Okay, do you see the pattern here? When we ask the question, we use the word did plus the simple present verb go, tell, say. And when we answer the question, we use the simple past tense went, right? Said. So this is how we ask questions about past events. We use the word did, okay? I hope you'll remember that. All right, I want you to practice using some past tense verbs in your daily speech, okay? So I want you to write these down or take a picture or something like that. And next time you have an English conversation, I want you to try to use these simple past verbs in your English conversation, okay? Went, said, thought, bought, made, took, came, saw, wanted, found, gave, told, worked, called, tried, needed, helped, paid. All right, let's do some homework, okay? So the homework for today is I want you to write 3 sentences with won, appeared, and built. And post your sentences in the comments right down there. And I'll see you over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.